First of all, I just want to say that each and every one of them guys on that network team really had an impact on me from top to bottom. I'll just start with my roommate, Schaefer. Peace. I'll tell you what, Schaefer, we got off kind of on the wrong foot whenever y'all picked me up there at the ball field. I couldn't shut up on the way home, on the way back to the hotel. And I was just wired, man. I was on too much cinnamon, I guess. But in the long run, when we were sitting there at dinner, just me and you know, we just opened up and we had our moment and we understood each other. And I will never forget that. Big Mike, your presence on the mound was just one to behold. You brought your gamemanship, your veteran attitude, your winning spirit, and you shared that with me in the dugout. You know, whenever you told me how to pitch, what not to do, what to do. I appreciate that. Big Robert, Wisey, tell you what, one of a kind, man. Your quiet demeanor, you just made things happen with your bat, and also with your attitude. Whenever you came down there and caught me before the game, you know, for about 15 minutes, and Terry Lowe was sitting there watching me pitch. Made me feel good. Made me feel real good. JD, Josh Davis, money, shortstop. Anything hit to you, 9 times out of 10 you made the play. We know that one time, we'll all forget about that.
We got 2 JDs.
I know. Then you got Jimmy Davidson, all business. When he's on the field, all business. When he's off the field, totally different. You know what I'm talking about. Never will forget how you played the game. And we got the crazy man, drummer, KC, out there in center field, tracking down those fly balls. That one in particular, out there at the base of the wall in the championship game. I was huge. Huge. I made my top 10 list. Then you got Rick, second base. You know, prototype second baseman, but he could play third too. But we all know who the third base was. Bruno, hot corner, like a vacuum cleaner over there. I mean, if it was hit to Bruno, you knew it was going to be an out. In fact, I think he made the last out of the series. You know. Then you had Scott Bailey up there at first. I mean, he carries a big stick too. I was in there at the home run derby with the big boys, and he was one of them. He was. I think he. What? How many rounds did you go? 4 rounds. 4 rounds, man. Jeez.
And who else was there? You missing one of our other guys.
Pat Ahern. Army. He got in there and mixed it up a little bit. He was a monster at the plate. Army just had that quick bat, base hits, doubles, driving in runs, moving people over. I mean, golly, can't imagine. Then Flip. Oh, Flip. Man, you're a trip, son. That first time I met you, you was chatter. chatter, chatter, chatter. Wouldn't stop talking.
Flip can out chatter you, I think.
Big time. But what stands out to me the most about Flip was that conversation you and I had there in the lobby at 4:15 in the morning. You were eating a Danish or donut or something from Starbucks, and you said, from the bottom of your heart, you said, "We'll get you that championship. We'll win it for you." I said, "Well, I don't know. You know, it's not about me." But it did happen. You said it.
And who was on the mound at the end?
Flip. Oh yeah. Big Mike Moore. Tell you what. You closed the deal. You closed it for all of us. You know, to think that we were going to pull you out of there, you said, "I'm fine. Let me go." And you went, and you made it happen. That showed me a lot. It showed everybody kind of picture and kind of person you are. Finish it out.
Who scored the winning run? Who scored the winning run? You're leaving him out. B.A. Bobby Atwater.
Bobby Atwater. Water. H2O. That's what I called him. H2O. I don't know if he ever got that, but that's why I called it that. H2O. You were just dynamite, you know, in a little package. You know, just hustling. Lit off pretty much every game, I believe, except maybe a couple. But you set the table and get everything going in the right direction. Pat Ahern, you know, we know you didn't have to be there, but you were there. That's what counts. And that little time before the game, before the championship game, when you were showing me those routines of how to warm up, I appreciate that.
How about the oldest guy on the team?
Oldest guy on the team.
Left-hander. Sidewinder.
Jeff, you know,
Well,
you didn't say much. You know, you didn't say much. But what you didn't say, you made up for on the mound. You know, lefty, you just had a way of just bringing up every pitch with all you got, and got the job done. And just it was incredible the way you did, the way you carried yourself around the game. But the thing that impressed me more than anything else was your character. You know, how you talked about your daughter and her violin lessons, and how proud of her you were. And I just hope and pray that she continues to improve there, you know. I'm going to hate it.
And if we don't talk about this guy, I'm going to hear it and you're going to hear it. Mr. Whitlock.
Oh my gosh, Miles. How can I forget Miles? Miles, they gave me the MVP shirt and I gave it to him. You know, I said, I'm going to defer it to Miles because he went 4 for 4 that day, and I was nowhere close to the stats he had. And he wouldn't take it. So you're going to take it. But I'm wearing it now. So as you can see the shirt. This is the one I gave Miles, but he gave it right back. Underhanded little sucker. But at any rate, with all that said, guys, I had a great time, great experience. I wouldn't change it for the world. Everything was awesome.